YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to start off with a quote from the famous Greek philosopher Aristotle. "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." Now, this quote is extremely relevant when you take the time to analyze athletes and teams like Eliud Kipchoge, Cristiano Ronaldo, Tom Brady, Usain Bolt, Northern Arizona University, Duke basketball, or the Bowerman Track Club, to name a few examples. They are all able to maintain a high level of performance for an extended period of time, and it is incredible to watch. So today, I'm gonna give you a list of 5 things that all of these athletes and teams have in common that require absolutely zero talent. Plus, at the end, I'm gonna include a bonus tip in there for you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting off the list at number 1, these athletes are all process focused over outcome focused. They get up every day and focus on the task at hand. They ask themselves, what can I do today to get better? How you can implement this in your life is to dial in on the things that you know matter in order to achieve your ultimate goal of success. But I think this also has a lot to do with the second piece on the list, so let's get to that right now. Number 2 on this list is all of these athletes have a clearly defined why. I know I've made a video about this before, but I think it's worth saying again. If you can't get up in the morning and define to yourself why you're doing something, then the battle is probably over before it's even started. You should have a clear and concise statement in your head or written down explaining to yourself why you are pursuing such a goal. And if you understand your why, you're going to have a reference to look back on so you can make adjustments and track your progress along the way. Whew. The third aspect on this list is that these athletes visualize the success they're going to have, but they also visualize the obstacles that they're going to face along the way. Of course, a champion can visualize themselves winning. That's part of their mindset. You need to have that. If you don't believe you're gonna win, then there's no point in getting on that field or stepping on that line to even compete. But what separates them from everyone else is that these successful athletes can also visualize the obstacles they're going to face along the way. To put it plainly, if you want to end up like this man, you're going to have to go through moments where you look like this man. I'm sure there are some cases that can refute this, but odds are if you want to win, you're gonna have to go to the well and see your God for a couple minutes, you know? It's just that simple. You can't control all of the external environmental things that are gonna go on around you, but you can control your reaction to them. And that's the most important part of this. Control what you can, let the rest go. Number 4 is pretty simple and easy to explain. Take ownership of your goal. No one else is gonna do it for you. You are solely responsible for your success and your failures. That's about all I got on that one. Now, this 5th one is definitely a little boring, but it's what's going to get you to the next level, and that is to embrace the monotony of training or reaching your goal. I'm gonna use distance running as an example for this one. In the end, it requires weeks, months, and even years to develop the best version of yourself. What separates one show of promise and multiple demonstrations of excellence is that the ones that make the one show of promise often let what got them there be the first things to go, and those are oftentimes the redundancies and the monotonies of their training, whereas the ones who are successful for years and years are able to continue focusing on those goals. And now it's on to the bonus item. I personally love this one, and that is to make it about the work you do and not about you. By that I mean whatever it is you're pursuing doesn't define you as a person. Let's use a high school runner as an example. Of course, it'd be awesome to win that state championship, but in the end, if you don't get it, that doesn't inherently change you as a human being. Of course, you should have a strong focus on your goal, but I think it's also important to live a well-rounded lifestyle and develop strong relationships with others. And I am willing to bet that if you are feeling accepted by others and leaving your ego at the door, you are going to inherently perform better under any environmental circumstances and achieve greater success. And of course, reaching the next level and achieving your goal is a process. So I want to challenge you to comment down below one thing that you're going to implement in your life or training that's going to help get you there. So that about does it. I'm gonna leave it here today, guys. I wanted to thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. You guys are awesome. And until next time, y'all know the drill. Stay healthy, stay chill. Cheers, friends.